comes to you and asks you, I need a logo. I'm a brand new company and I need you to design a logo for me. Let's assume that this company is a real estate company. How exactly are you going to handle this project as a graphic designer? You have to have a creative process. You need to know exactly what you're going to need from the client and what you're going to deliver to the client. So, how exactly are you going to identify this process? In the creative process, there are 3 steps. The first is the research phase, the second is the ideation phase, and the third is about production. Before you actually get into this process, you need to have a creative brief. What exactly is a creative brief? A creative brief contains a summary of what your project is going to be all about, the scope of your project, the project overview. So now we're talking about a real estate company. If that real estate company comes to you, let's say ABC Real Estate comes to you, how exactly are you going to know exactly what you're going to deliver to them? You need to talk to them as the expert to ask them exactly what is your company all about? What do you need from us? Who are your target audience? What exactly is the goal of this project? The creative brief might either be prepared by the client before he comes to you, or you can prepare the creative brief as a designer, or you may work together with the client to prepare that creative brief. It is very important for you to know exactly what you're going to deliver and how you're going to handle this project, because the worst thing for you to do is to work on a project and put so much work into it, and at the end the client rejects it just because you do not understand the overall scope of the project, or you do not come to an agreement of what the budget is going to be all about. So the creative brief is going to contain first the project overview. What exactly is the project going to be about? It's going to be about the logo design. Are they going to need flyers? Are they going to need brochures, any form of marketing collaterals? Are they going to need that? You need to identify them at the project overview stage. Now, who is the target audience? Who are the target audience of this real estate company? Is it for just landlords? Is it for homeowners? Is it for caretakers? You need to identify who the target audience is. The next thing you need to know is the message, the tone of the delivery. Is it going to be a fun delivery? Is it going to be a formal delivery? Is it just going to be a very professional delivery? You need to also make sure that you understand exactly what the tone and the message you're going to be putting out there for through the logo design, and even through the colors and the types you're going to be using. The next thing, which is very important, is the date of completion. When are you going to deliver this project? The mistake you're going to make is to choose a project when you have other projects you're handling and you cannot meet up to the deadline. It shows that you're very unprofessional and shows that you are unethical. So you need to identify this. Is it going to be delivered within 3 days? Within 2 weeks? Within 1 week? You need to make sure that you agree on these terms before you accept the project. The next are the deliverables. What are you going to be delivering at the end? Is it a logo? Is it going to be a flyer? Is it going to be a flyer just for social media? Or is it going to be a flyer that can be printed out? Knowing this will also help you to know how you can design the flyer, because designing a flyer for screen is totally different from designing a flyer for print. Make sure you identify this. Last but not the least, and the most important, is the budget. How much are the clients going to pay you for this project? See, you don't want to waste, I don't want to say waste, you don't want to put in so much energy working on a project and the client can't actually pay for your services. You need to know exactly how to charge the client. At first, you need to understand the budget that the client has. So some clients can have a very tight budget, some can have, especially big companies might have a bigger budget. So which means that you need to put in more work, there may be more revisions, and you just need to take all of that into account even before accepting the project. So make sure you understand what the budget is, so you know if it will need any form of negotiation, or if it's something that you might need to reject, or maybe passing on to one of your colleagues in case you're busy at that time. And the last are the stakeholders. Who are you going to be talking to throughout the project? Is it going to be with somebody from marketing? Is it going to be directly with the, let's say, the CEO of the company or the founder of the company? You need to identify. So it will make communication easy. You never know, maybe within the project there might be 1 or 2 hitches, and the person who is going to understand the most is going to be the person you're going to be dealing with throughout the project. So please identify who exactly the stakeholders are going to be, so it will be easy for you to communicate throughout the process of designing the logo or whatever project it is you're going to be handling. We've talked about the creative brief, and now we're going to go deep into what exactly is going to be required of you throughout the design process. And remember, we're using an example of ABC Real Estate Company. ABC Real Estate Company needs a logo from you. So what exactly are you going to need to do in order to deliver this at the end of the day?